This is a continuation of this is part 2 of the video before. You are one of a kind, okay? So I was saying, a lot of you'll be grieving the things, the people, places, and things that you have to let go. Because when I look at this picture, it's like there's a person here. It looks like some people in the corner, and then there is somebody up here. You know, it's like you're going to have to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. It's like you're going to have to walk through this portal, putting an end to what no longer serves you in order for you to step into this new season of your life that is meant for you, So you'll be grieving, you know, and of course, you know, letting go of people, places, and things, because for a lot of these people, you probably thought you would be taking them with you, or they'll be going with you, but Spirit is saying, no, you can't. They will not be able to go with you. This is a journey that is meant for you. So it's like you detoxing, releasing, forgiving also what no longer serve you, and clarity. This is like the Ace of Swords. For me, it's like, you know, the crystal ball. It's like, yes, this is the sign. Yes, this is the time for you. So a lot of you right now, you're having a revelation as to what this thing is that you need to let go of, or things, and what it is, your purpose, your calling, that is meant for you at this time as well. So you manifested this. This is your justice. And if you are afraid, you need to know that you are protected. You're protected. You know, you are empowered as well. And for a lot of you, this will bring financial health. So whatever this is that, you know, you need, or if you're thinking, how am I going to be able to take care of myself while I do this thing, start this business, this career, go back to school, whatever it is, God is saying all of your needs have already, it's almost as if you have a spiritual scholarship for where Spirit is going to take you. All this takes is for you to let go of something, someone, somewhere, place that no longer serve you. So with the Page of Coins here, recognize opportunity, is like Spirit is saying this is an opportunity. Learn to recognize opportunities. Like, time and chance happens to all of us, but it's for those of you, are you willing? You know, it's like the wheel is now turn in your favor. It's in your favor now. For a lot of you, you have been waiting for a long time. When is it going to be my time? And this is your time now for you to have this moment, your breakthrough. And with the Page of Coins in other deck, it's also look like juggling. So this has to do with something stable, tangible. You know, this may have to do with the decision that is going to change the trajectory of your life, your future, that of your family as well. And so you are thinking about this thing. But again, time and chance happens to all of us. It's about seizing the opportunities. Because again, if we are not careful, we can allow fear to trick us, to sabotage us from out of what it is that we're called to be, meant to be. So remember, when you have been praying earnestly, God heard you. When you're tired of that job, that person, that place, that thing, and now your prayer is answered. It's like you just need to make that faith move And that is you taking, you know, like that fool's journey, having faith to jump. Jump, I will catch you. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Newfound clarity. Wow. We just talk about clarity. You know, we saw the card before with clarity. So this is the truth. This is the answer. This is what you have been praying for. So a lot of you, you're getting clarity right now when it comes to your life purpose. With the Page of Swords, again, people are going to see you. You're going to be recognized. People are going to be watching you. Even the people, the places, the things who have placed burdens on you that you had to release. Wow. Some of you with this Page of Wands, rapid fire planning, you're going to make this decision really quick. It's like a no-brainer for you. Over transformation and psychic abilities. It's like, you know, you already know that this is your calling. You already know, wow, again, another card of justice. This is your karma. It's like you already know that this is what you're meant for. This is what you're meant to do. And even though, yes, you may have to make some decisions, make some sacrifices, close some doors to get to this, you really know that this is what you're meant to be. Yeah, 7 of Coins, fruits of your labor. You know, you've been praying for this diligently. You've been sowing the seed. You've been working on yourself. And so, yes, it's like you're thinking, but you know that this is really the truth. That this is your destiny. You are destined for this. You're destined for this. Yeah. The Moon. So don't allow any illusion to, you know, because with the Fool card, underneath the Fool card with the Moon, you know, don't allow fear, the unknown, to stop you. This is also about you following your intuition as well. Let go, let God. You know that this is the right thing to do. Don't allow people to talk you out of what it is that you're meant to do as well. Generous giving, 6 of Coins. I mean, this is your time. The divine is pouring back into you. For a lot of you, you have been generous with others. You know, you have been fair. You're not perfect, but you try to do the right thing under justice. You feed, you give back to others. You take care of those. You speak up for those who can't speak for themselves. Your heart is pure, and this is why you are given this. You are rewarded. This, you know, with this card, it's like you're given this. You know, talk about favor is not fear. It's like you're given this. It's like your blessing, and there's a sunflower. So it's like God is giving you that plus some. It's like He's giving you bonus. I mean, it's like when it's your time, it is your time. Nobody can stop you. When I see the justice here over the 6 of Coins, it's like what God has for you, it is for you. And yes, this may have taken a long time. This may have taken a long time because with the 7 of Coins, you know, you can go the maximum 10. This means that this is something that you have been praying about. You know, again, it reminds me of King David. He was anointed, but yet still, he had to go back out into the mountain to attend to the sheep, to work on his sling, because, you know, that thing that he was going to come upon was going to be bigger than the lion and the bears. It was the Goliath, the giant. He would have to slay the giant. And so for a lot of you, it seemed like, when is my prayer going to be answered? Well, it's here. But while you were waiting on your prayer to be answered, you were sharpening your skills, your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. And this is why you're going to reap the fruits of your labor. So for people, they may say this come overnight. But see, nobody saw you when you were out there, like they would say, shooting in the gym. Or David out there sharpening, working on his sling. In the background, you have been doing the work. And this is why God is blessing you. Or he's going to bless you tremendously. Because you have been faithful. You've been faithful. Yeah. You're a boss, the emperor. You're a strong leader. Over the Ace of Swords. You're somebody who knows how to make good judgment. And people can't fool you either. You're experienced. When I see all these gray hair, it doesn't mean that this person is old, but you're just wise. A lot of wisdom here. You're knowledgeable. It's like for all these years, it could have been 7 years, 7 months, whatever, you've been working on this thing. Could be longer. And for the things that you have come upon, with having burdens that came along with it, that you have to release, you learn from all of those things. Who knows? Only you know what all of those burdens that you had on your back, it compass of. What are they? Were they stress from, some you probably cause on yourself. Some could be from people, the dramas, the betrayals, the rejections that you've gone through, the divorce, the separation, burdens from your children, your parents, fake friends and families. And from that, you grew, you learn experience. And so this is why from your mess, you're having a beautiful message. It's like you can now protect. You can now see this egg. You're ready. You're ready to give birth to whatever this is. Because of all the things that you have been through. It mature you. There is no loss here, only lessons. You've learned a lot. I don't see a lot of cups here, but this tells me, a lot of swords. It's because you have gone through a lot of things. People probably lied to you. So now you have a lot of clarity on things. Where it's like you can spot, you can see, you can smell the nonsense from a mile away. You're a force to be reckoned with. Your communication, your intelligence. All of those burdens that were in your life, it matured you. Talk about what doesn't kill you, make you stronger. And from that, you now are the leader. You will be the leader that you are meant to be. Yeah, look, you've had a lot of 3 of Swords. I didn't even see this. A lot of heartbreak and heartaches. These are the things. People put a lot, your heart's been broken. Again, the swords, yeah? So people spoke lies, spells. People break your heart. Because see, for a lot of you, because this calling on your life is so big, again, you're one of a kind. A lot of you, you didn't know who you were. But these people saw, I mean, if you go back to part 1 of this video, a lot of the cards under the bottom, they are like a lot of bright colors, a lot with stars. People saw your light. They saw your glow, or they're seeing this now. And their intention, again, the enemy knows the plans. And the enemy set up these people. A lot of them too, they don't even know. Or they didn't even know they're working for the enemy. Some of them they knew. And so because you did not know who you were, or you don't know who you are now, a lot of these people, they were able to fool you. They wanted to break you. They want to make you bitter. And as a result of that, then you would not walk in your divine calling and your purpose. But we saw also under the bottom, whatever this is, whether it's your psychic abilities, you know, it's your career, it's your home. This is what is meant for you. Your life purpose. This is what is meant for you. So all along you have been working on your life purpose. It's like when you're in that workplace and they keep dumping more work on you, they don't know that actually they're helping to build your character, to be disciplined, to be organized, to have leadership skills, to be able to work independently, to strategize, to think smarter. With all of these swords, yeah. And now it's like you have that light bulb moment, like, oh my goodness. Yes, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Yeah, so they tried to hurt you, to break you. And a lot of these people are the Six of Cups. The people who are in your past. The people who you celebrated with. Now we're seeing cups. But a lot of these people are the ones who came upon you. It's like most of the times, the people who hurt us, they're not strangers. You know, it's like you telling your child or children, don't talk to strangers. But a lot of the times, the monster is right there at the table. You know, it's that uncle, it's that aunt, it's that cousin, it's that friend that you even are the friends who you've gotten so close to that you think they are your sisters. You call them aunts and uncles. You're so tight, you think they are your brothers and your sisters. These are the same people who will most of the time come against you. But yeah, this is, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, again, prosperous. We saw the prosperity card earlier, the 9 of coins. This is your stability. And for a lot of you, this is the breakthrough that you've been wanting in your life. You've been working hard. You've been diligent. And the divine, he sees this. He sees this. For a lot of these people in the 3 of Swords, coming right up is the 7 of Cups. Grandiose temptations. So a lot of these people, they're probably going to want to come back to tempt you. Maybe that old job is going to want to call you back. Those old people from the past, they're going to want to come back. Don't bite the apple, Spirit is saying. Don't fall for the drink. Don't go back to that toxic way of living our life. It doesn't matter what they're dangling in front of your face. Spirit is saying don't fall for it. Don't fall for the trick, because all they're going to do is leave you again in that 3 of Swords. It's like almost some people, they don't like to see you happy. Yeah, they don't like to see you in the Queen of Coins, peaceful abundance. They don't want you to be in this place. a lot of these Six of Cups people, they don't want to see you happy. And so it is for them to wipe that smile off your face. And so they will try to present the things that they thought that you love back into your face. Spirit said, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the trickery. We saw under there the moon. So the Three of Swords is over the moon. The illusions, them coming back to speak fear into your life. Spirit said, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Eight of Wands. So whatever this is, it's going to come in quickly. For some of you, this could be a phone call. This could be an whatever, however this message comes in, far or near. You may have to make a quick decision as well. Because again, you have been praying about it. We saw the Page of Swords. You have been thinking about it. It's like it's time to make decision. And it's like, then we have the King of Cups. Peaceful diplomacy. You know, peaceful diplomacy. So whatever the heartache, the heartbreak, with the Seven of Cups here, not falling for the temptation and the illusion. No, because now a lot of you, you've learned from your mistakes. You're wiser now. You're not that emotionally weak. For a lot of you, you have forgiven these people. And again, that's the thing. People may think that because you don't talk to them, you're still angry. No, a lot of you, you realize in order for you to start your soul's growth and journey with this, on this transformation journey, which we saw that you have to go through that dark night of the soul. You had to forgive people. We saw the forgive card. So it doesn't matter. So a lot of these people, they hurt you and they believe that because they did not come back to say, I'm sorry, that they're going to have you still in that Three of Swords where you're bitter. But no, you've actually healed yourself. And now you are stable. Not only are you emotionally stable, but you have a cup to offer. You still have a cup of love. You still have a cup of love. You are not bitter, you are better. You are now peaceful, you're loving, you're psychic, you're very intuitive. And again, this is what is going to help you, being with the King of Swords and, you know, you having the Ace of Swords, the clarity. This is what is going to help you to make the best decisions for yourself. Because you'll be able to see through the shenanigans, through the nonsense. Your fear, you're just. But at the same time, you're so diplomatic. You're going to do things gracefully, peacefully. I told you, the wheel is turning in your favor. Again, another card saying luck. Lucky twist of faith. But when I see luck, I see blessing, which we also saw. We have the blessings card under there too. So yes, this is your time. This is your moment. Whether you're in your season of singleness or you're in a partnership, but this is your time. This is your season. You have been praying for this. High Priestess, we saw the card underneath the bottom as well about your psychic abilities. So a lot of you, you know what this is. You are gifted. You are intuitive. You already know the answers. God tells his servants his secrets. And you're a high priest. You know a lot about the spiritual realm. So you already knew what you had to do. You already know what you need to let go. You already know the people, places, and things that are coming against you or they're working against you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This is a brand new start. Now the cups are coming out. This is the Holy Grail. This is from the hand of God. This is a fresh new start. Again, emotional readiness. You are ready for this. Spirit is saying, you are ready. You are emotionally balanced and stable. You learned from your past. Yeah, 10 of Cups. The wheel is turning in your favor for your happiness, for your blessings, your abundance. Wow. 9 of Cups. This is your wishes granted. Look at it. It's like the genie in a bottle. Yeah. This is your time. It's like you can have whatever you like. High priest, high priestess. You know this. You know this is your time. You know this is your season to 3 of Cups to celebrate. With the people, places, and things that is right for you. That is perfect for you. That is divinely orchestrated for you. Wow. Yeah. The Hangman, you sacrificed it long enough for this. Rewarded sacrifice. You did it. Yep. Again, star. Can't stop a star from shining. You're unstoppable right now. Also, the King of Coins. You're stable. I love this for you. I love this for us. You are one of a kind. One of a kind. King of Coins, secure abundance. So a lot of you, it is through this divine gift, calling, that you're going on or embarking on. That is what is going to lead to your abundance, your security, your stability. Yeah, unquestionable confidence. Because a lot of you underneath here, there's the confidence card. It was on top of, you know, the heavy loads that you're carrying, the burdens. So a lot of you, it took a lot of courage for you to release. You know, for some of you, look at him, one leg. Some of you is like you got away by the skin of your teeth from some of these toxic people, places, and things. You barely escaped. It took all the courage that you have or you had to get away from what no longer serve you. But I'm telling you, it's like when you're doing it for God, I mean, that is all you need to do. Do it for the divine. Yeah, wow, look. The fish card. Business, finances, commerce, gain, wealth, abundance. Yeah, this is what you're getting into. Abundance, blessings. I mean, this is just confirmation all over again and again. Spirit is saying, don't allow the mountains to create delays in your life, blockages. If he bring you to it, he will bring you through it. There was this one card that I saw, I think it was the blessing card that had a tree on it in for part 1. And I said that tree, it has like the rainbow. It has the rainbow and it looked as if it was protected. It's somewhere. It looked as if it was protected though. But see, on this card, a different deck, there is a mountain. So for a lot of you, again, the decision that you need to make, it may look like an obstacle, a blockage. For some of you, it's the enemy. It's challenges. It is stubbornness. It is you being stubborn. That's the mountain that is in your life. And the divine is saying, you know, with this high priestess and the star, don't allow anyone or anything to stand in the way of you coming into this calling. Don't allow that. And then we have woman, wife, question yourself, female, femininity. So again, Some of you, it could be your females here. And then we have the bear. Power, boss, courage, leadership. We saw the Emperor card. So for a lot of you, in order to boss up, and guys, when I see woman or female femininity, remember we have both energies. So for you, it could mean you need to follow your intuition at this time as well. To be connected, to get tapped in to this boss energy. You know, having the courage to stand up to people, places, and things that no longer serve you. To release what no longer serve you as well. Yes, you have the key to unlock. The key also means answer, destiny. Yeah, I said it. This is your destiny. Openness, solution, fulfillment. We have a card at the bottom that speaks about the answer as well. So yes, it's like you are given the key to unlock the gate to your future, to your abundance, to your destiny. You know what you need to do in order to do this. Wow. And look, the fox underneath the mountain. The fox talks about trickery, wrongness, clever, suspicion, caution, selfishness. Don't allow, whether this is you, to sabotage yourself. Don't allow the enemy or enemies to trick you out of this. Because at the bottom here, we have lighten the load. Lighten